Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jaz and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. If you're planning to apply for spousal sponsorship or common law sponsorship, this video is important for you because in this video, I will discuss the way you present your relationship proofs can directly impact whether your application moves smoothly or gets refused. A few years ago, things were simpler. If couple is legally married or in case of common law living together for 1 year and meet all the eligibility requirements and they submit the basic checklist documents, most sponsorship applications were approved without much complications. But today, it's not the same anymore. Not even close. IRCC officers now deal with far more fraud cases than before. So, their default approach is to question everything first and trust second. These days, I'm seeing people getting refusals even in spousal open work permit applications, even when all the basic requirements are met. Why? Because the officer wasn't convinced that the relationship was genuine. Now, think about this for a moment. If an officer refuses a simple spousal open work permit application due to doubts on relationship genuineness, what do you think happens in a PR sponsorship application where your entire case is built on relationship genuineness, where the applicant will get permanent residency, not just the work permit? What do you think how strong your relationship proofs need to be in order to convince the officer that your relationship is genuine? Most people think if I attach 100 pages of chats, photos, travel records, that's enough. But that's not. Quantity has never impressed an IRCC officer, but the quality of your proofs does. So let me show you exactly what the difference looks like with simple, real examples. In an average application, people attach wedding photos, a few selfies, one or two family pictures, picture of you traveling together, pictures with family and friends, and then label them with date, time, and that's it. Now think about it. What does an officer understand from this? Almost nothing. They see you in the picture, yes, but they don't know who the people around you are, how are they connected to you, whether they know your relationship, what the occasion was, and why that moment mattered in your story. When you present photos like this, you unintentionally weaken your strongest proof. Now imagine this instead. Every photo is labeled with date, location, occasion, who the people around you are in the picture, how they are related to you, how long they have known you, a reference letter from them validating your relationship, their contact information in case IRCC wants to verify the authenticity. Having all these details mentioned, now think if you are an officer, how different does this feel from the previous version? Which looks more trustworthy? The first version is just a pile of pictures that will not do any good in your sponsorship application. The second version is a story, a human story, where all your pictures speak for you and describe your relationship and timeline to the officer. And that difference can literally make or break a sponsorship application. Similarly, let's take an example of chats that people attach as a proof of relationship. What most people do is attach random screenshots of WhatsApp or Instagram chats with different timestamps. Yes, the dates are visible. Yes, the messages are romantic or casual, but the officer still gets no context. They don't know why this conversation mattered, what was happening that day, why the message proves a genuine bond. From 3-4 screenshots taken months apart, the officer understands nothing. Now, the question arises how you can turn the same chat into a strong proof. Let's say you attach a chat where you and your partner are planning for dinner. You simply say, where should we go after work? 8 p.m. Should we go to that new place? If the officer reads only that, it means nothing. But if you add a simple label saying, this was our first anniversary dinner, we plan to meet after work to celebrate, the restaurant receipt is attached. Suddenly, the officer sees a real occasion, a shared memory, a relationship that behaves like a real relationship. That's the transformation. A screenshot turns into a meaningful story. Also, an important thing here to note is if your chats are not in one of the official languages of Canada, that is either English or French, then these should be translated by you or a translator. Attaching screenshots the officer can't understand can do more harm than good to your application. Officers are trained to catch fake marriages, fake common law setups, staged photos, and fabricated documents. So, their job is to question everything, not because they want to refuse you, but because they want to be absolutely sure that your relationship is real. So, make sure you don't just provide them the proofs, but provide them in a way that really makes sense. If you want me to prepare and submit your sponsorship application, I would be more than happy to help. I prepare every client's file myself. No assistants, no caseworkers, no outsourcing. I understand that every relationship is different and every case has its own strengths and weaknesses. And I take the time to understand all of it. Because this is not just paperwork to me. This is someone's dream, someone's family, someone's years of sacrifice. Maybe I take fewer files, but I sleep peacefully knowing each file I submit is prepared with full attention and care. And honestly, in the end, that's all that matters. So remember, if you want your application to stand out, if you want the officer to clearly understand your relationship, and if you want to minimize the chances of refusal, submit a well prepared application that tells your story. Don't just attach a pile of documents to mark a tick on the document checklist. If you think this video has added value for you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon. This keeps me motivated to make more videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.